guys, but so not really. No. The three successes that I've seen is kind of like the takeover in mass, like just throwing all the numbers at it. And when I think about the people who are successful doing this, I think about Larry Taylor at the Bow Valley Music Club in, I think Calgary, Alberta is where he's at. He brings 25 artists to the conference. I mean, it's just a massive group. They're there for the hostile takeover, right? You know, they're just like, we are here to represent Canada and Alberta, and they're everywhere, right? They seem like that because they're 25 strong. And what he does is kind of help subsidize the artist cost, right? So he does fundraising, and so for example, like if the artists come in and can pay half of the cost that'll be there, he'll pay the other half, right, to help them get there. So that's kind of the one system that's worked in just doing it in mass. Another is kind of when I think of Culture Ireland or maybe the Export Office of Texas, is that they already have the support and they know what's going on and they kind of have the check ready, and it's all about the numbers. And so they're bringing artists that have their stuff together, and it may be, you know, a medium number, 6 to 10 or something like that, and they're helping them through the entire process. They're getting them into the showcases, they're doing their marketing beforehand, they're on email blasts, and so everybody knows, all the presenters will know what artists are coming for Texas that year, what their booking rates are, when you're gonna see them, how to get to them. I mean, it's a concerted effort behind these artists, and it's done from the state level, right? The state level funding an artist to export artists as an export of the state of Alaska. And then there's a third that we're trying to work out right now we've seen successful, we're working on it right now in Kansas City, is kind of the grassroots organization, the local music organization who really can only stand to do one more fundraiser a year or something like that to fund these artists, but they'll fund them in their entirety, at all the costs to get them there, and all expenses. They're from their plane ride to their stay in the hotel. And they'll pick maybe two or three artists that they know are ready to do this because maybe they've already done a national tour, maybe they've already, you know, had successful album releases that charted on folk music radio. It's not a gamble then, right? They know these artists are ready to go, and they're going to cover whatever they can to get them in there. And they'll be the success stories of the conference. They know this. They know how it's going to work. They're putting the money behind it because they know at that point it's almost like marketing.